Tony Lecantro. I'm at the RIU Good Oil Conference in Perth, and I'm joined today by Andrew Cornejo from Hazer Group. Welcome, Andrew.
Hi Tony, thanks for having me.
Great. One of the points of interest, I was watching Today Tonight only a couple of weeks ago, and I saw a story on hydrogen cars and their potential impact. Now, I know Hazer, HZR, is involved in hydrogen. Can you tell me how your company could be a part of this?
Absolutely, we're actually well positioned to be part of any movements in that area. The R&D has progressed very quickly to the point where our next stage is actually to be investigating these types of opportunities whereby we can actually be providing hydrogen to a market, so actual offtake agreements.
That's a huge development. Now, how is your hydrogen produced?
The hydrogen is produced by essentially decomposing it. To put it in a technical term, we're essentially splitting it into hydrogen and graphite. We do that with a low-cost catalyst in iron ore.
I believe Hazer has a two-pronged strategy. Can you please elaborate on this?
Sure. We're developing the technology on two main paths. One of them done directly by Hazer, focusing more on the hydrogen aspect where the graphite's the kicker, using a particular type of reactor. And another that's focusing more on the high-end graphite, where the hydrogen's a kicker. We're doing the second in combination with MinRes.
Okay, so you see this strategy for the longer term, no doubt?
Absolutely, no, we certainly see a longer-term engagement in this area.
So there has been some concerns about the safety of hydrogen. How are you mitigating this risk?
Hydrogen is no more dangerous than natural gas in storage applications and in usage applications. I think a lot of that has been through predecessors of understanding about the Hindenburg or atomic bomb. I think that's what dissuades that conversation, but ultimately it's a tried and proven gas. It's been transported for a long time and it's been used for a long time. We're quite comfortable in that aspect.
Yeah, I believe MinRes invested heavily in your company at almost double the share price. Now, what are the potential catalysts to see Hazer recover from the 33-cent level you're trading at now?
Sure. We have a lot of news flow coming out. Ultimately, as we discussed, we're really at that business end of Hazer. The tech's got to a point where we are looking towards the commercialisation aspects of it. So that includes strategic partnerships as well as offtake agreements. So you can see that there's quite a lot of news flow to come forward.
Yeah, I believe you are the only hydrogen-related ASX company. So I guess it's now if you have the first mover advantage. And are you going to move very quickly to maximise the benefits of that? Absolutely.
We certainly know that the movement in hydrogen is very real. It's happening very quickly around the world. Australia is probably about 10 years behind the rest of the world, but we certainly seem to be saying the right things to be catching up in the government and the private sectors.
So can you see hydrogen vehicles providing a bit of a step towards electric vehicles, or do you think hydrogen could become a dominant force in itself?
I think there's a market for both, personally. I think there's advantages from both sectors. Hydrogen certainly has the advantage of having longer distances than electric vehicles at the moment. It also has faster refuelling times. So in my mind, I think it'll be a horses for courses. There'll be certain regions that are more preferable for electric and others that'll be more preferable for hydrogen. Or even a hybrid of the two might be a way of going forward, whereby you can charge it at night and when you need the extended duration, you can fuel it up with hydrogen. I think there'll be a few.
Okay, relative to the cost of unleaded, what would hydrogen cost the consumer?
Well, ideally it'd be the same or less. And that's certainly what we're pitching towards, and that's what the ultimate incentive. It has to be from the hip pocket first. It has to be an economic incentive, essentially.
All right, sounds like a very exciting future for Hazer, and from a low capital base, it's certainly one to follow. Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks, Tony. Cheers.